amazing soul. Welcome to Elevation Quotes, where words turns into message. Message takes the form of knowledge. Knowledge is then transmuted into wisdom, and wisdom brings life transformation. Amazing soul, you're on a powerful journey of personal growth and self-discovery. Congratulations! You've chosen a path that only 1% dare to walk, and while it's not always easy, that's exactly why I'm here. I want you to keep this in mind. All of us at some point in our lives are like a blind man, waiting for someone to lead us across through treacherous, scary, and unknown territories. So, would you allow me to hold your hands and walk you through this journey? Years have passed, and I still find myself wishing I'd known these life-changing realizations sooner. But you know what? It's never too late. The more I hear them, the more I understand how they can truly shape a better, more fulfilling life. These quotes aren't just words. They're the keys to life transformation. And the same can happen for you, starting right now. All you need to do is listen carefully. Before we begin, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe so you never miss out on our latest videos. Also, you can help us to help you make the most of your time on our channel by keeping the comment section alive. So let's make this an interactive experience. Drop a 1 in the comments if you love this topic, what we are doing here, and you're excited to learn, and we will heart your comment. Type I if you think there's something we can improve, and let us know how. Alright, relax as we journey through the ocean of wisdom together. You cannot dream yourself into a character. You must hammer and forge yourself one. The true mark of a champion is, no matter how much dirt gets thrown at you, you keep shaking it off and keep moving forward. Self-improvement isn't a destination. It's a continuous journey where the best moments are found in the progress, not the perfection. Success is not about reaching the top, but about building the resilience to rise again each time you fall. Improvement begins the moment you decide that who you are today isn't who you're destined to be tomorrow. Don't wait for motivation to find you. Cultivate discipline, and motivation will naturally follow. Every day is an opportunity to reinvent yourself. Yesterday's version of you is practice for today. The biggest barrier to self-improvement isn't ability. It's the stories we tell ourselves about our limitations. The strongest foundation you can build on is one made from lessons learned through your failures. Each step you take toward bettering yourself is a declaration of self-worth and belief in your potential. You are the artist of your own life. Don't hand the paintbrush to anyone else. Strive not to be a success, but rather to be of value. Act as if what you do makes a difference. It does. Do not wait. The time will never be just right. Start where you stand. What consumes your mind controls your life. Make sure your thoughts are those of growth, not limitation. Personal growth is less about adding new layers and more about peeling back the ones that don't serve you. Be willing to walk alone, if it means reaching places others never thought to go. The moment you stop growing is the moment you start falling behind. The battle of life is fought not in the grand arenas, but in the daily habits that shape who you become. The person who masters themselves is a conqueror of greater value than someone who masters a kingdom. The only true competitor in life is the person you were yesterday. In order to bloom, you must be willing to outgrow the person you once were. Your past is a lesson, not a life sentence. Keep improving so you can shape the future you want. Success is the sum of small efforts repeated day in and day out. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Self-improvement isn't about changing who you are. It's about becoming the best version of who you've always been. Greatness is built in the shadows of consistency when no one's watching but you. Success doesn't demand perfection. It demands persistence through imperfection. The only limitations you truly have are the ones you accept. Each decision you make today is a brick laid toward the foundation of your future. Progress is progress, no matter how small. Keep moving forward. Your dreams don't work unless you do, but the first step is believing they're worth it. Change is hard at first, messy in the middle, but worth it in the end. The only failure in life is failing to learn from your experiences. You are your greatest investment. What you put into yourself will reflect in everything you do. Confidence isn't about knowing you'll succeed. It's about knowing you can handle failure and keep going. You won't always feel motivated, so learn to be disciplined. Discipline is what moves mountains. When you take responsibility for your life, you take control of your destiny. Personal growth isn't a race. It's a marathon. Take it one step at a time. Focus less on the outcome and more on the process, and you'll find yourself succeeding more often. The more you embrace discomfort, the more comfortable you become with growth. Your comfort zone is a beautiful place, but nothing ever grows there. The moment you stop striving for improvement is the moment you start moving backward. You can't control the wind, but you can adjust your sails. Success is in the adjustment. Small wins add up to big victories. Celebrate every step forward. You don't have to be perfect to start, but you have to start to be perfect. Change is inevitable, but self-improvement is a choice. Don't watch the clock. Do what it does. Keep going. We can't become what we need to be by remaining what we are. way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. What you do today can improve all your tomorrows. Take the first step in faith. You don't have to see the whole staircase. Just take the first step. Success usually comes to those who are too busy to be looking for it. Don't be pushed around by the fears in your mind. Be led by the dreams in your heart. Small daily improvements over time lead to stunning results. The only limit to our realization of tomorrow is our doubts of today. Believe you can, and you're halfway there. Your life does not get better by chance. It gets better by change. Perfection is not attainable, but if we chase perfection, we can catch excellence. It always seems impossible until it's done. Start where you are. Use what you have. Do what you can. Success is walking from failure to failure with no loss of enthusiasm. Do one thing every day that scares you. Don't wait for the right opportunity. Create it. Dream big and dare to fail. The only journey is the one within. You must do the things you think you cannot do. He who is not courageous enough to take risks will accomplish nothing in life. Don't be afraid to give up the good, to go for the great. The man who moves a mountain begins by carrying away small stones. If there is no struggle, there is no progress. Setting goals is the first step in turning the invisible into the visible. You are never too old to set another goal or to dream a new dream. Do what you can with all you have, wherever you are. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. There is no substitute for hard work. You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. Growth is painful. Change is painful. But nothing is as painful as staying stuck somewhere you don't belong. If you really want to do something, you'll find a way. If you don't, you'll find an excuse. Change is uncomfortable, but stagnation is suffocating. Always choose the discomfort that moves you forward. A person who never made a mistake never tried anything new. Success isn't about how your life looks to others, but how it feels to you. Always do your best. What you plant now, you will harvest later. Your mind is a powerful thing. When you fill it with positive thoughts, your life will start to change. Be yourself. Everyone else is already taken. Success is not in what you have, but who you are. The key to growth is the introduction of higher dimensions of consciousness into our awareness. Don't be satisfied with stories, how things have gone with others. Unfold your own myth. There is no failure, only feedback. Every sunrise gives you another chance to improve, to strive, and to get one step closer to your dreams. Don't wait for the right time to start. The right time will never come unless you make it. Growth doesn't happen when you're comfortable. It happens when you challenge the limits of what you thought was possible. The biggest room in the world is the room for improvement. To improve yourself, you must first be willing to confront the parts of you that hold you back. Self-improvement is a conscious decision to elevate your mind, strengthen your body, and expand your spirit. Never underestimate the power of small improvements done consistently over time. Success is a reflection of the discipline you apply daily, not a single burst of brilliance. When you focus on progress, perfection loses its power. Your potential isn't something you find. It's something you uncover through relentless growth. The beauty of self-improvement is that it's a race where the only competitor is your own potential. Happiness is not something ready-made. It comes from your own actions. If you don't design your own life plan, chances are you'll fall into someone else's plan. You can't go back and change the beginning, but you can start where you are and change the ending. If you want something you've never had, you must be willing to do something you've never done. Every next level of your life will demand a different version of you. The first step to getting somewhere is to decide you're not going to stay where you are. When we strive to become better than we are, everything around us becomes better too. Great things never come from comfort zones. You can waste your lives drawing lines, or you can live your life crossing them. If you have the courage to begin, you have the courage to succeed. Don't be afraid to fail. Be afraid not to try. What we fear doing most is usually what we most need to do. Don't limit your challenges. Challenge your limits. The greatest mistake you can make in life is to be continually fearing you will make one. Life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. Stop being afraid of what could go wrong and start being excited about what could go right. The best project you'll ever work on is you. The best best investment you can make is in yourself. Be not afraid of growing slowly. Be afraid only of standing still. You are far too smart to be the only thing standing in your way. Don't let yesterday take up too much of today. Everything you've ever wanted is on the other side of fear. Your life does not get better by chance. It gets better by change. Courage doesn't always roar. Sometimes it's the quiet voice at the end of the day, whispering, "I will try again tomorrow." There are no limits to what you can accomplish, except the limits you place on your own thinking. It's never too late to be what you might have been. Push yourself, because no one else is going to do it for you. Success doesn't come from what you do occasionally. It comes from what you do consistently. The best revenge is massive success. Be stubborn about your goals and flexible about your methods. Life is 10% what happens to us and 90% how we react to it. Nothing worth having comes easy. Don't count the days. Make the days count. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Don't live the same year 75 times and call it a life. Fall 7 times. Stand up 8. You can't stop the waves, but you can learn to surf. Don't be afraid of change. You may lose something good, but you may gain something better. If you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. Be the change you wish to see in the world. You are not what you have done. You are what you have overcome. Don't wait for the right moment to start. Start and make each moment right. Challenges are what make life interesting, and overcoming them is what makes life meaningful. The more you grow, the less mistakes you make. Mistakes are a sign that you're learning. If you are not willing to risk the usual, you will have to settle for the ordinary. Take care of your body. It's the only place you have to live. The future depends on what you do today. Self-improvement is the name of the game, and your primary objective is to strengthen yourself, not to destroy an opponent. You don't need to be better than anyone else. You just need to be better than you used to be. It's not about perfect. It's about effort. Don't wish it were easier. Wish you were better. Be so busy improving yourself that you have no time to criticize others. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. The secret of getting ahead is getting started. The most difficult thing is the decision to act. The rest is merely tenacity. Hard times don't create heroes. It is during the hard times when the hero within us is revealed. You must be the change you wish to see in the world. Indecision is the thief of opportunity. It's not about perfect. It's about effort. Change is the end result of all true learning. Nothing diminishes anxiety faster than action. What we achieve inwardly will change outer reality. Your past does not equal your future. Success is the progressive realization of a worthy goal or ideal. The will to win, the desire to succeed, the urge to reach your full potential. These are the keys that will unlock the door to personal excellence. The only person you should try to be better than is the person you were yesterday. Don't fear failure. Fear being in the exact same place next year as you are today. Learn as if you will live forever. Live like you will die tomorrow. What lies behind us and what lies before us are small matters compared to what lies within us. Only those who will risk going too far can possibly find out how far one can go. Don't be afraid to give up the good, to go for the great. A goal without a plan is just a wish. Turn your wounds into wisdom. The greatest weapon against stress is our ability to choose one thought over another. The more you grow, the more you realize how much you don't know. To improve is to change. To be perfect is to change often. Success is not measured by what you accomplish, but by the opposition you have encountered, and the courage with which you have maintained the struggle against overwhelming odds. It's not about ideas, it's about making ideas happen. Everything you've ever wanted is sitting on the other side of fear. Great things never came from comfort zones. What you get by achieving your goals is not as important as what you become by achieving your goals. Don't be pushed around by the fears in your mind. Be led by the dreams in your heart. Don't limit your challenges. Challenge your limits. Be not afraid of growing slowly. be afraid only of standing still. Don't let small minds convince you that your dreams are too big. Energy and persistence conquer all things. If you're going through hell, keep going. Never allow waiting to become a habit. Live your dreams and take risks. Life is happening now. Hustle until you no longer need to introduce yourself. Every accomplishment starts with the decision to try. The harder you work for something, the greater you'll feel when you achieve it. No masterpiece was ever created by a lazy artist. If you want to fly, give up everything that weighs you down. Stay afraid, but do it anyway. What's important is the action. Dream big. Work hard. Stay focused. And surround yourself with good people. If it doesn't challenge you, it won't change you. Don't let what you cannot do interfere with what you can do. It always seems impossible until it's done. Be so good, they can't ignore you. Doubt kills more dreams than failure ever will. Success is getting what you want. Happiness is wanting what you get. Make today so awesome that yesterday gets jealous. Believe in yourself and all that you are. Know that there is something inside you that is greater than any obstacle. A river cuts through rock, not because of its power, but because of its persistence. Do not stop until you are proud. Success is not the key to happiness. Happiness is the key to success. Strength doesn't come from what you can do. It comes from overcoming the things you once thought you couldn't. You don't have to see the whole staircase. Just take the first step. A little progress each day adds up to big results. Every day is a chance to get better. Sometimes later becomes never. Do it now. Dream it. Wish it. Do it. Focus on being productive instead of being busy. Failure is the opportunity to begin again, this time more intelligently. The more you seek out challenges, the more you will grow. Success is not in never failing, but rising every time we fall. Action is the foundational key to all success. Success is doing ordinary things extraordinarily well. Strength doesn't come from what you can do. It comes from overcoming the things you thought you couldn't. The biggest room in the world is the room for improvement. There are no shortcuts to any place worth going. What you get by achieving your goals is not as important as what you become by achieving your goals. Don't let the fear of losing be greater than the excitement of winning. You can either experience the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. The choice is yours. Success isn't just about what you accomplish in your life. It's about what you inspire others to do. Start where you are. Use what you have. Do what you can. Be not afraid of growing slowly. Be afraid only of standing still. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. Stay hungry. Stay foolish. Do something today that your future self will thank you for. Go as far as you can see. When you get there, you'll be able to see further. Don't stop when you're tired. Stop when you're done. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. Success is liking yourself, liking what you do, and liking how you do it. Never give up on a dream just because of the time it will take to accomplish it. The time will pass anyway. The harder the conflict, the greater the triumph. Success isn't about being the best. It's about always getting better. If it scares you, it might be a good thing to try. The only limit to our realization of tomorrow is our doubts of today. It's not who you are that holds you back. It's who you think you're not. Keep going. Everything you need will come to you at the perfect time. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Success is not about how fast you get there, but how many times you keep trying. The only way to achieve the impossible is to believe it is possible. When the world pushes you to your knees, you're in the perfect position to pray.